Welcome to the City Current Show, powered by Higginbotham Insurance and Financial Services.
This show focuses on sharing good news and powering the good in our community. Now here's your host, City Current CEO, Jeremy Park.
Welcome back to the City Current Show, powered by Higginbotham. I'm your host, Jeremy Park. We're always honored to bring you inspiring stories of individuals and organizations making a difference and powering the good. And we love having our City Current partners come on the show. In this case, we're talking about haircuts, we're talking about massages, relaxation, taking good care of yourself, pampering, and so much more. We're talking about Germantown Day Spa, and that's why we're honored to have with us Robyn Tyler, owner and chief experience officer, and Ashley Riggs, licensed esthetician and laser specialist, certified laser specialist. How are you two doing?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Well, we have a lot of good to talk about. I spend a lot of time at Germantown Day Spa, haircuts, massages, you name it. You all take such good care of me, my family, and so many others in the Mid-South. But let's start, Robyn. Give us some background on Germantown Day Spa.
Well, first and foremost, we've been in business for 23 and a half years. So we're very proud of that. Same name, same location, as you know, Jeremy. So we have a fantastic and loyal client following in the Germantown, Memphis, Collierville, even Nashville, and it expands all the time. So we're super happy about that. I have owned the spa for 5.5 years. So Travis Sheely opened and started the spa. So we have to, give her a little shout out. She was the one with the original vision, and I picked it up and tried really hard not to mess it up. And so I'm here to say that I don't think I've messed it up yet. No, in fact, I think we're doing great. And like I said, we're very blessed and happy about that. We're very well known in the area for a one-stop shop like day spa. And we're actually one of the few left in our Memphis area that really has all of the services that you could say is a full day spa. So we have the massages, like you said, the hair, nails. We do obviously have aesthetics, facials, and we have permanent makeup and injections and some medical is already. But we'll talk about that a little bit here in a minute. We're bringing more.
Yeah, I was about to say, we'll definitely dive in heavy. So one more thing before we switch over to Ashley and really start diving in is talk about your team, because one of the things that I think separates you and makes you unique is the focus on customer service, the specialization. It's the care with your team. So talk about your team, and that will then switch us over to Ashley.
Yeah, that'll be an excellent segue. And thank you for that, because, it's the talent and the team is absolutely everything. This is, we call it ourselves the service industry. It's a people business. People are our business. So when I think of people, the first people I think of is my staff. Because they're the most important, if I go back to my corporate days, they're the absolute most important asset that I have. I don't say own because I don't own them, but they are absolutely the most important asset. And I'm very, very fortunate to have really some long tenured staff, which is very unheard of really sometimes in the beauty industry. But each and every person has their unique talents. They have their unique, way of looking at things, while at the same time they blend and they yield together so well as a team. And they use one another and they bounce things off of one another. And the thing that I always say that I'm absolutely most proud of, and the thing that means the most to me is the culture. I've my entire career been a culture girl. And I believe that everybody should be able to come to work and they should be able to, first and foremost, be happy and do their absolute best. So it needs to be an environment where they feel like that they can thrive and that they can do their best. And I hope that it'll always be that way. And I believe that's why we have the best team ever.
So let's switch over, and I introduced Ashley in terms of titles, but I want you, Robyn, to introduce Ashley in terms of really expanding out the focus for Germantown Day Spa.
Okay, thanks. We really are excited, and you can tell we're just jumping to talk about it. So as I mentioned, we're known in Memphis really mostly as the day spa. So we're super excited to say that we are officially entering into the medical spa arena. And when I say officially, we've had some of these services, we've had spatterings and pieces of medical services, which have done great. But we haven't had like the full blown like thing that, where we could treat someone for everything. Not to mention, it's a really scary business to be in. My background, wasn't in this area. So I have taken very careful steps and been rather cautious, maybe even overly cautious, to entering into this arena. It's super expensive. It's not easy to do. I mean, the equipment is really technical. It's really specific. Anyway, so I'm being, rather dramatic about it, but that's how I have felt about it. So now with the right team, the right people, the right skills, and we have invested in the right equipment. So we have purchased devices this year that complement the microneedling and some of the other devices that we already had, to be able to really offer a full-blown medical spa service, something that, any person who comes in here, almost any person, I should say, Ashley and the team actually have a solution for them, and we don't have to send them somewhere else, which is what I felt like we were unfortunately having to do before. It's like, well, we can get you this far, but then, we really can't take it any farther than that. So that's really the why, in terms of why would we get into this, area in the first place, because I felt like I just really needed to be able to help all of these loyal clients that we've had for so many years, whose needs are growing, as we age, so do our needs. Anyway, so what happened was, come Christmas, Santa Claus brought me a really great gift, and I was introduced to Ashley Riggs. And we talked, and we both shared a vision, and we talked about strategy. And so she came on board to Germantown Day Spa to kind of just really fulfill that vision and make it happen and really put us on the map.
Yeah. So Ashley, give us a little bit of your background and why you're so excited to step into this opportunity.
Absolutely. So again, my name is Ashley Riggs. I'm a licensed esthetician and a certified laser specialist. I'm also a national trainer for Allergan, the manufacturers of Botox, Juvederm, Cool Sculpting, etc., on their medical grade skincare line, Skin Medica, and on a modality of theirs called Diamond Glow, which is a facial device. So I'm a national trainer. I've been doing that for 3 years. I was the sales director at multiple multi-million-dollar med spas prior to coming here. And I enjoy that aspect of it. I love my energy-based devices. I'm also a national clinical trainer for a device called Soft Wave. It's like soft without the T and wave in one word. And that's ultrasound skin tightening and lifting. It can also treat underarm laxity, cellulite, severe acne scarring, etc. So we have different wavelengths here for different reasons. Like Robyn was talking about, we can treat multiple different things. Soft Wave is wonderful because there is no downtime or photosensitivity, so it is summer safe, and it's what we use in our non-surgical facelift as well. So we've added new wavelengths, we've added new devices, and I've been excited to be working here since January. A wonderful team, like Robyn said, it's so true. The culture is very calm and relaxing and team focused. So I really, really enjoy what I do. I'm obsessed with results. I'm very result oriented. So if someone has acne scarring, or if they just want a lift, or if they want to reduce their pore size or anything like that, I use all my different little toys to give them exactly what they like. And it can be life-changing for some people. Yeah. So
tie that into, just like you're teasing already, some of the different opportunities and the equipment that goes along with that. So give us a little bit of a teaser for the different areas that people can really come in with a need and you can help them.
So whether there is scar tissue, if they would like a non-surgical facelift, and again, a lot of people are getting away from surgical. They don't want to look weird, right? If you want deep thermal tightening, if you have a tummy tuck scar, cellulite, a lot of women have cellulite, like 90% of women on this earth have cellulite. So we actually have options for that now using energy-based treatments. So it's not all lasers. There are lasers and then there are energy-based treatments. We have an array of those wavelengths. I could talk and get really nerdy and then about the nanometer spectrum, and then you'd be like, okay, what is she talking about? But broken blood vessels, hyperpigmentation, scarring, acne, like I said, facelift, cellulite, underarm laxity, crepiness of the skin. We love our erbium, okay? So we have all of these different tools that can treat multiple issues. And even on the same day, you can have several services done on the same day. So let's say you have broken blood vessels and hyperpigmentation and facial laxity. We can do that, all those services on the same day. And who doesn't want to prevent aging as well? The older we get, the faster we get older. So we age exponentially. You've lost 40% of your collagen at the age of 40. So I keep saying it's going to be very interesting in 20 years what a 50-year-old looks like, because I've got 20 and 30-year-olds that are so savvy. So, I can run the gamut. I can treat someone anywhere from 21 to, 80 years old, and do that effectively.
Wow. Where does it begin? Does it start with setting an appointment to get a consultation? How does it begin?
Correct. It begins with a consultation. We actually have a piece of equipment called Glimpse. It is a computer analysis of the skin. It is extremely thorough. It sees all the way past your epidermis, of which there are 4 layers, 5 on your hands and feet. Thank you very much. Into your dermis, which is your reticular and papillary, and houses a lot of the damage. So sometimes we have to bypass the epidermis and work in the dermis in order to really achieve those dramatic results. And Glimpse tells us exactly how to do that. So it also shows you your before and after pictures, your face beside your face, which is really, really nice.
Carry that into products and some of the different things. When you think about summer, I use Skin Better Science and the Solo, which is awesome. And I look at, Summer Prime for making sure you're taking care of your skin. So talk about the product side and how all of that blends together.
So I, as a national trainer for Skin Medica, it's a global skincare company that has been around for 25 years, can tell you that there are multiple options. Of course, we have tons of different sunscreens. Everybody's got their favorite sunscreen. I love that you're on Solo. That's such a good product for men, and it's important for men to take care of their skin as well. I always suggest TNS, which is tissue nutrient solution. It is a human growth factor serum with exosomes, stem cells, peptides. Antioxidants obviously are important for protecting your skin. So that's my number one recommendation, I think.
Yeah, Robyn, carry that over into really just the other products and things that you all have available.
Well, we are wanting to focus a lot of our social media and our education right now on exactly that, Jeremy. So everyone, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, because we're going to have a series of did you know and tips for summer services and summer products. So as you mentioned, antioxidants and sunscreen, there's been studies that using the two together, you're really, really protecting your skin. I'm not near as technical as Ashley. I was just really, really, really protecting your skin. So we all know sunscreen's important, but hydration, we do a lot of services and products where people are really focusing on the hydration of the skin, any vitamin C based products. We do see a lot of an increase in acne during the summer, for those that are, especially, well, all of them, but especially some of the younger ones, the good ones that are using sunscreen.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have a little uptick in acne. So we'll be, we're actually adding an acne facial here. And probably this month, we're going to launch that. And we're going to focus on educating and helping with some of the acne products that we have and how people can take care of their skin. And just letting everybody know what is okay service-wise, even, in some of the medical services, what's okay to do in the summer, or what should you wait? There are things that you can do. For example, microneedling, everybody that thinks, you can't do it. Well, you can do it, but there's a way to do some things and have absolutely zero risk, like soft wave, because there's no photosensitivity. Mm-hmm. And then there are some things where you can do it, we just need to be really careful, and you just need to follow the instructions, stay out of the sun, wear your sunscreen, those types of things. So we have a lot of information that we're excited to share this summer.
Well, I know that you can book appointments online on your website, which makes it very convenient. And you also, too, when you think about holidays, birthdays, special opportunities, and things like Father's Day and Mother's Day, gift certificates, and all sorts of things, you make it very, very easy to make loved ones, special ones, feel important. And so talk about website, talk about ways to book appointments. Go ahead and wrap up with all those major details.
Okay. Our website is obviously germantowndayspa.com. So is our Instagram and Facebook. As soon as you go on the website, there is a button at the top that says schedule an appointment. And then it hopefully, walks you right through very simply and logically. Obviously we're here. We have like a little mini call center because, thankfully business is great and the phone rings a lot, and we are not trying to tell you not to call us. Definitely call us if you'd like to book an appointment. We also have a link to the website to book an appointment on our Instagram and Facebook profiles, or bios, I think Instagram calls it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, super easy to do that. And we hope to see everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, everyone go to germantowndayspa.com. But Robyn, Ashley, thank you for all you and your amazing team do to power the good. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for your time, Jeremy. We appreciate it.
Higginbotham Insurance and Financial Services is proud to power the City Current Show. We're a people-first company that protects what matters most, the families, businesses, and trailblazers that keep our community going. As one of the nation's top independent insurance firms, Higginbotham is a single-source solution for business insurance, employee benefits, HR services, and personal insurance that's customized for you. We're here to serve you, the people you care about, and your community. Call 866-377-1959 or visit higginbotham.com.